Hello, this is Warren. Today I am going to talk to you about Donald Trump getting sued by 200 people and getting sued by his own conservatives. Okay, Donald Trump is getting sued by his own conservatives and by 200 people, and yet he's still the U.S. president. He's implementing laws that weren't even there. He was implementing laws that weren't even there. He's implementing laws that aren't even there for the United States of America. For instance, if you were an immigrant, let's say you're an immigrant and your children were born in the U.S., you could stay. But Donald Trump is implementing executive orders that aren't even true. He's implementing laws that are from year 2011 when President Obama was there. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Does he really? How they're going to get Donald Trump out is that, is that they'll have to sue him. He's getting sued by 11 people. Like I said before, James Comey is after him. He decided to put a wedding plan, his son's wedding planner, in as the House appointed official. What the hell does a wedding planner know about housing? All he wants to do is to have control and have this and that and have everything that he wanted to do, and he wants to do what Donald Trump wants to do, and he doesn't want to listen to anybody. He thinks he's immune for lawsuits. He thinks he's immune for everything else. And Comey said if they didn't tighten up their system, Russia could interfere with the election again, which happened. And I don't think that Donald Trump was the real president. Is the real president that he interfered with the elections. Russia has interfered with the elections, and then he goes, "Oh, I'm disgusted with the elections." Like I said it before, he has something to hide. Why did he fire James Comey, and why did he fire his DA, the DA for the president of the U.S.? I think he has something to hide. And I think he has something to hide big time. And the reason why I think he has something to hide big time is that the fact is that Donald Trump, like I said before, is a liar. He's a stealer. All he wants to do is make the most money. He doesn't want to help the United States of America. He wants to help himself as the president of the U.S. He wants to make the most money. And he wants to make the most money as the most time, and he doesn't care if he's hurting the country, whether or not he's hurting the country. Whether or not he's hurting the country or hurting somebody else. He's 10 times worse than George Bush. He's 10 times worse than George Bush. He's not a nice guy. He's a twit. He's a moron. He's a doofus. And though that they voted him in, I can't believe that some Americans still support that as U.S. president. They're just as dumb as him. Crooked Hillary after 10 days. I said this once before in my channel. 10 days before the election. 10 days before the election that was coming out, 10 days before the election that came out, let's investigate Hillary Clinton so Donald Trump has the chance to win. And you know what? He won. And then 10 days afterwards, I think Comey knows a lot more than he's talking about. And on top of that, he's not protecting the U.S. president. The U.S. president, like I said it before, on one of my other previous videos, he's tweeting about all this crap. all this crap about Russia and all this crap about this and that and everything else and everything else and everything else, and he's not going to be. That's how they're going to have to get him out of office. His whole entire party is going to have to sue him to get him out of office. He's going to have to get civilly sued to get out of office. To get out of office, he's going to get. I think James Comey is only. James Comey, the former director of the FBI, has only one thing in mind: to take Donald Trump down with him because he got fired. Because he got fired from his job. Donald Trump is not the best person in the world. He's not the best president in the world, and he'll never be the U.S. president as far as I'm concerned. And now they're finding out that Russia did mess around with the. Russia did mess around with the election, and I think I said this before. James Comey said they have to tighten up their system. They have to tighten up their system so Russia can't screw again with the computers anymore. Excuse me. I think Russia and Vladimir Putin are both into themselves. They're both, usually a communist leader gets paranoid, they get scared, they get stupid, they get annoyed, they get crazy, and I think Vladimir Putin is, I want to talk to you about now. First I want to talk to you now. I talked about Donald Trump now. I am now going to talk to you about Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin, he is the dictator of Russia. He's also, I think he also, Michael Flynn or one of his guys said, don't worry about the sanctions on Russia. So the FBI taped him, and that was a complete no-no to say that. To say that as U.S. President of the United States of America. He also got taped for two more other things. He's doing things that President Barack Obama hasn't even implemented right yet, and he's trying to do it. He's trying to blame President Obama for this and that and the other thing when Trump knows it's not the U.S.'s. He knows it's not President Obama's fault. And the fact is that Donald Trump, being Donald Trump, he loves himself. He thinks, nobody's going to touch me. I'm the biggest. He thinks he's immune from assault. He thinks he's immune from getting touched. He thinks he's immune for everything. He thinks he's above the law because he's so rich and so powerful and so this and that. And he thinks everything else that he thinks he's above the law. He thinks everything is supposed to revolve around him. Okay. For the science, for global warming, the science, for instance, for the global warming science, for instance, he thinks it's hocus pocus. He thinks it's hocus pocus crap, and he thinks that everybody. So Congress voted for global warming, and they voted for you. They even voted for. They even voted. No, good. They voted for to give more money to science, and he was mad at that. Then he decided to do the immigrant bill that flopped. Then he decided to do another bill that flopped as well. Then he decided to do this bill. I can't remember again. Okay, as for the immigrant bill, he wants everybody that's not white. He wants everybody that is not white to get the hell out of the country. He's a racist. He's a bigot. He's a sexist. He's a complete moron. And then, okay, Congress said, okay, let's pass this bill that of all the immigrants that aren't belonging to the U.S. If you were born in the U.S. and if you're an immigrant, Donald Trump wants you out of the United States of America. I can't understand how that's going to work. I cannot understand that, and I will never understand that as well. The problem with Donald Trump is he's arrogant and he does not know what he's talking about. about, and he does not know what he's talking about. Have a good comment down below. Leave your questions. Comment down below, and have a good day. Thank you for listening to this tape, to this rant on my channel. Goodbye.